I know you did a great work to get so many different medical society and organizations. Can you just give us a kind of a flavor? I know you did with Representative or Leader Windhorst, but could you just give us a flavor of the breadth of medical society who were opponents and then became proponents of this?
Sure. So we have the Illinois State Medical Society, the Illinois State Dental Society, the American Nurses Association of Illinois, the Illinois Optometric Society, the Illinois Society for Advanced Practice Nursing, the Illinois Radiology Society, the Illinois Pharmacists Association, the Illinois Society of Eye Physicians and Surgeons, Illinois Chiropractor Society, and I have about 10 more associations as well.
Thank you for that. And it just demonstrates a wide variety of different medical organizations who are supporting this. Is there any mandated, what's the net gain on mandated courses now versus courses that are not mandated, or the amount of hours are not mandated now?
Yes, with this current change, what it would allow is for the net gain of an hour back to healthcare professionals to do training in the topic that they choose.
Okay, and also, are you committed to, in the future, limiting the number of mandated hours for CMEs for healthcare professionals in the future?
I'm definitely open to those conversations, as those were the conversations we just had this session.
Yeah. To the bill. So I rise today in support of this bill as amended, and I rise in support of Illinois healthcare professionals who are increasingly frustrated with the politicians and special interest groups managing and controlling our continuing medical education. I can't emphasize enough how important this topic is to so many healthcare professionals, and the sponsor demonstrated how many organizations and special interest groups in healthcare that are in support of this bill. I know there's people like me on the floor. There's Dr. Jacobs, there's Dr. Schmidt, who this affects greatly. Healthcare professionals must take hours and hours of continuing medical education, CMEs, to maintain their licensure, and unfortunately the state of Illinois, this state, and this General Assembly and others have over the years, unlike most every other state, started to heavily mandate specific, maybe important topics, but are often redundant and unnecessary in our CMEs. Can healthcare professionals make the decisions on what's critically important to our areas of continuing education, and not politicians and special interest groups with their own agendas and ideologies? Once again, politicians and special interest groups have no idea what we are dealing with, and they are deciding for us the topics that they think that are important and that they think that we need to be educated on, and crowding out topics to our specialty that are just patient-related and very patient safety oriented. It's gotten out of control. I mean, look, we are in a highly changing, highly specialized field of healthcare where the research, the literature, and the diseases themselves are complex and rapidly changing. People's lives are on the line, and it's reached the point where politicians constantly tell us what we need to know. It's absolutely out of control, and this bill changes that. We see so many redundancies all over the system and people not communicating what they think is important for us to know. As the sponsor said, the Drug Enforcement Agency just added 8 hours of opioids on already 3 hours that we have at the state level. They don't talk, and it's often unnecessary. We have Alzheimer and dementia awareness training that is not essential to many specialties in the House of Medicine. And to the specialties that it does apply to, like dementia awareness, it is an embarrassment and an insult for them to take a high school level course on something like dementia awareness. The point is, I'm asking you to let healthcare professionals control our own CME once again. This bill begins to do that, and although there is another mandate And it's not a great bill. That's what makes it, I think, a good bill. It reforms and acknowledges that we need to be in control of our healthcare CME, and some of these mandated CME hours are reduced, spaced out, sunsetted, and flexible. This bill is a step in the right direction. We have a long way to go. The sponsor is committed to doing the work that it needs to take to give us back our CME. Vote yes, continue to vote yes, give us back our CME again. Thank you.